So today I'm going to show you how to block out the sizes for your little miniature Polaroid snapshots. So each one of you guys are going to be making 3 of these little miniature size drawings. They're super cute. When we're finished, we're going to be cutting them out and using these to hang in different locations. So there's one example that I have that's complete, and now I want to show you how to map out the size of it like this. So the inner size portion of the drawing is going to be 3 inches by 3 inches. The outside edges are going to be 3.5 by 4.5, and that's going to give us enough space down here at the bottom. You're going to be adding your artist signature, a title for it, and putting the date that you create and finish your drawing. So let's get started. We're going to be working on sketchbook paper or whatever sort of good quality drawing paper you have at home. The sturdier the paper for this project, the better. And I'm going to start off with a nice true horizontal line, and I'm going to make that 3.5 inches across. Measuring that very, very carefully and making sure you stop right there on the half and begin right there on your 0. And then I'm going to turn my ruler vertically and trying to find a nice true vertical. I'm going to create a 4.5 inch tall vertical. Down to there. And then I'll slide over and do the same thing on the other side. Making sure to get these verticals nice and vertical is going to be important, because when I go to box in the bottom part, if I've done everything correctly, it should be exactly 3.5 inches across. So that right there looks perfect. Right around the border of our picture, we're going to have a 1/4 inch across the top and the 2 sides. So to start this next section, I'm going to measure down from the top just a 1/4 inch and just put a little tick mark there. And then I'm going to line my ruler back up with that tick mark. And to center the 3 inches in the middle, you will come in from this edge from my 0, a 1/4 inch, and go across and stop a 1/4 inch away from this other side. And if you measure that, that should be exactly 3 inches. And now I'm going to box this in with 3 inches all the way around. So once I have that in place, this should start to look like a Polaroid shaped drawing. And within our 3 by 3, we now want to create a 3 by 3 square grid. I'm going to measure across the top and come down ever so slightly and give a tick mark at each inch, at the 1 inch and the 2 inch marker, and slide down to the bottom and do the same thing. All of this needs to be done extremely lightly because we want to erase most of this when we're finished. And very lightly block in your verticals. And now we'll do the same thing on the sides. Every inch, make a small tick mark on one side and on the other side. And that gives me a very, very simple 3 by 3 gridded box for me to draw in. These lines are light enough that I can erase them later and they won't be visible in my finished drawing. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to start the shading and the grid drawing process.